Hello and welcome to Yoga with Rosie. So today we're going to be doing a 15-minute morning stretch wake up kind of yoga session. I'll let you know I do have a stiff neck, so I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of neck movements, but I'll kind of walk you through them. You can do what you want to do. So we're going to start off in Shavasana actually today. So if we start off laying on the mat, your feet are either sides of the mat, and you can rest your hands either on your belly or by the sides. And just take a moment here to get back into your breath. Notice your inhales and exhales. Now might be a nice time to set an intention for your practice. And notice how you feel today. So we're going to start off with some slow movements of your neck. So gently look to your left-hand side, any amount, back to center, and then look to the right-hand side, again, any amount. We're going to do this again 2 more times. So look to the left, back to center, and look to the right. And back to center. Last time to the left, back to center, and to the right. And back to center. Now maybe start to point your toes. Raise your arms above your head and have a big morning stretch. Ooh, maybe a big yawn. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, your wrists and your ankles. Start to find some movement there. And slowly bring your left knee into your chest and hug that in. Maybe start to rotate your ankle in one direction and then in the opposite direction. Straighten that leg and bring the other leg in. Hug that knee into your chest. And again, start to rotate your ankle in one direction and in the other direction. Now maybe you want to hug both your knees into your chest. Maybe even lift your head up. Oh, that feels good. And we're going to make our way to a seated position. So do that however feels best for you. Once we're seated with our legs crossed in front of us, you can place your hands on your knees. And maybe start to create some circles here. These might be big circles or small circles. Just do what feels best for you. And then we'll go in the opposite direction as well. So we're gently warming up the hips and the spine. And back to center. Raise both arms up above you, stretch up, and place your right hand on the floor and start to stretch over with your left arm. So your left hand can either come to your hip or it can come overhead. And feel a nice stretch there. And back up to the top. Arms above the head, stretch up. Left hand comes down, and your right hand again can either stay on your hip, or you can reach over to the left hand side. Remember to breathe. And back to center, and your arms placed down by your side. Next thing we're going to do is place your feet together in front of you for Baddha Konasana. And maybe start to massage your feet and your toes. Wake them up a little bit. Give yourself some self-massage, show yourself some love. Massage your feet. You can maybe move your massage up to your calves as well. Start to wake them up for the day. And then we're going to make our way into tabletop position. So place your hands on the mat underneath your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And just notice how that feels. So have a nice straight back and look forwards in front of you. We're going to move into some cat-cow. So on the inhale, drop your belly and bring your gaze up. I can't look that far up because my neck is very stiff today. And on the exhale, curve the spine and gaze down. On the inhale, drop the belly and look up. And on the exhale, round the spine and look down. One more time, inhale, gaze upwards. And exhale, round the spine, look down. Now this is a great place to try and find some movement, so maybe you sway your hips from side to side. This can feel good in the mornings. Find some movement. Maybe you want to walk your hands forward a tiny bit and start to press forwards and back, forwards and back. Again, remember to breathe. Forwards and back. Place your hands back under your shoulders, curl the toes underneath, and lift your hips, push back through your hands and through your shoulders into a downward facing dog. Maybe start to find some movement here. Bend your knees. Notice how your body feels this morning. And then maybe try to find some stillness. And we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. On the next inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, and make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale for halfway lift. So place your hands on your shins or your knees. Look in front of you. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise the arms up above your head. And exhale, hands come to your sides. We're going to move through one Sun Salutation A. So on the inhale, raise your arms over your head. Maybe you can gaze upwards. And exhale, fold forward. Bending your knees, relaxing your neck. On your next inhale, halfway lift, place your hands on your legs and raise, look forwards, straighten your back. And exhale, hands come down and legs go back into plank pose. We're going to stay here for one extra breath and lower down either chaturanga or on your knees, and then do a half press up. Lift up into upward facing dog. Curl the toes under and push back into downward facing dog. Again, maybe find some movement here. We're going to stay for a couple of moments. Don't forget to breathe. On the next inhale, bend your knees, Lift your heels and make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten your back, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. And we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Maybe you want to find some movement. Maybe you want to nod your head yes and shake your head no. Maybe you want to hold onto your elbows and sway from side to side. Maybe you'd like to bend your right knee. Place your right hand down by the floor and open up your left side. Again on the left side, so bend your left knee and open up the right side. Back down to forward fold. Generously bend your knees and start to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae into mountain pose. So from mountain pose, we're going to do tree pose. So I know it's probably first thing in the morning for you. Let's do our best. So start to feel the weight in both feet. And then slowly shift the weight to your left foot. And your right foot begins to lift. Now you can place your right foot either against your ankle, your left ankle, or you can place your left foot by your left calf, or maybe you bring your foot up to your left thigh. Your hands can either stay on your hips, come in prayer hands in front of you, maybe cactus arms, or above your head. And take a deep breath. Raise up through the chest. Push through your left foot and open your right hip. We're going to stay here for one more breath. And lower your right foot down, maybe shake it out. And then back to mountain pose. Start to move your weight into your right foot. And your left foot starts to lift up either to your ankle, to your right calf, or maybe to your right thigh. Your hands can either stay on your hips, prayer hands in front of you. Ooh, I'm going to fall. If you fall over, it's completely fine. Go back to where you were. Take a breath. Find somewhere to focus your attention. Prayer hands in front. Cactus arms or above your head. Again, powering through that right foot, feeling the energy coming all the way up through your body and out through your fingertips. Remember to breathe. Opening your left hip. And you can place your left foot back on the floor and shake it out. And that's it for today's practice. Thank you so much for taking the time today to practice with me. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be releasing yoga videos every single Monday on my channel. Make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and maybe leave some comments down below if there's some yoga ideas you would like me to do, some kind of sequencing. Yeah, let me know, let's chat. Thank you so much and have a great day.